very lenient. Okay, some of them they even formed what can I say, special divisions or departments to deal with the COVID situation, because the number of people here, some they lost income by losing jobs, their businesses were affected, and all those reasons, right? Because of that now, if someone was paying something monthly, they no longer have any income, then they stopped making a payment, right? But it was only for a specific period of time. So that's what's called, it's also part of what I call deferred payments. Okay, now it is applicable to both. Generally, it's mainly for loans, whereby a person borrowed money, right? So that's what you actually get here. Okay, it's mainly applicable to borrowing, right? When it comes to saving money, if you stop making a payment, your money which is still in the investment account or savings account will accumulate interest based on the compound interest what? Formula. That is, if you were saving money and then suddenly you stop. Then when you decide to continue, the annuity kicks in again. Right? Okay, so that's what it is. So this is an example now. So the question says, Magda takes out a home loan of 1 million rand. Okay, that's enough to answer. She will repay the home loan by means of equal monthly payments. Okay, so she takes out a home loan of 1 million rand, right? And she needs to pay it off monthly. Equal monthly payments starting 6 months after the loan was granted and ending 20 years after she took out the loan. So we've got 20 years there. That's the total duration. The interest rate is calculated at 9% per annum compounded monthly. So we have our interest rate. Then the first question says calculate a monthly payment. That's X. Right? Now to calculate X here, we need to take into account that the first 6 months she didn't make any payment. So the money that she borrowed accumulated interest based on the compound interest formula. Right? But before I do that, I'm just going to draw a timeline to have a better picture of what's happening. Remember what I told you, that if a person borrows money, it happens here. So 1 million was borrowed at T0. At T1, no payment was made. But in terms of months, I hope you are aware that the first month is here. Okay, this is where the first month ends. Then second month, then third, then you have the fourth month, then the fifth one. So it says, okay, she will repay the home loan by means of equal monthly payments starting 6 months after. So it will start at what? It will start there. So the first payment is going to be made at T6. So the first 5, remember no payment is made at T0. So from T1 to T5, the 1 million accumulates interest before she starts making the first repayment. To accumulate interest, okay, because she delayed making the first payment in T1. Okay, that's why if you see on the news, if you hear on the news, or if you read in the newspaper, if something is being offered and you are not supposed to pay immediately, you must not agree. If you have a relative who say, I'm going to take it, then I'll pay after 6 months, tell them, no, no, no. They will pay more interest. Okay? So the first payment is going to start 6 months after the loan was granted. So you make a first payment at T6. Right? Then, the total number of months, 20 times 12, that's 240. So that will be T240. Okay? So first thing, let's calculate how much money the person is going to owe at this point before she makes the first repayment. So first we use the compound interest formula to calculate how much money should be owing before the first repayment. Right? Our P is going to be that amount, 1 million, right, times 1 plus. The interest 9.8% per annum, compounded monthly. Then where there is n, we put 5 there. Because the question says the first payment is going to be made starting 6 months after the loan was granted. So we're starting, the loan was granted here. The first payment is going to start 6 months after it was granted. So it will start at T6. Okay, so the first 5 months, no repayment is made. The person might feel that they are relieved, but they are not. Because check how much they will be owing before the first payment. Can someone tell us the amount? Yes. What? Okay. It says she will repay the home loan by means of equal monthly payments starting 6 months after the loan was granted. The loan was granted at T0, but when is the first repayment going to be made? 6 months from here, which will be at T6. So this is the first month, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So the 60th month, okay, the 50th month ends here, but the 60th month, this is when the first payment is made. So from T0 to T5, the person does not make a payment. First payment is made 6 months after, which is here. Okay. Right. So, what answer did you get there? 1,041,505. How many cents? 75. So check this now. Because of the delay in making a what? A payment for 5 months. The person is gonna, the money is gonna accumulate interest of 41,000. So when the person makes the first repayment, this is the amount that the person will be owing plus its interest from T6 to T240. Okay, so let's calculate the monthly payment. So remember, to calculate the monthly payment, which is X, we now have to use this value as our P. This is now our P. Because the person delayed to make the first what? Payment. Are you following that? Yeah. So this is now our P for the present value formula. This is the present value formula that we have to use. Allow me to move on to the next page. You can put it down here. So our formula first, P equals to X times 1 minus 1 plus I raised to the power of minus n all over I. So already you know that she's now owing 1,041,505.75. The X, that's the one we want to calculate, 1 minus 1 plus 98%, so 9.8%, so that's 0.098 over 12, all raised to the power. Now, the question is, now, how many payments, okay, is she going to make? Now, to get the total number of payments, if we are starting from T6 up to T240, what will be the total number of payments? No. If you are starting from T6 up to T240, it will be 235. Because remember, the person, no payment is made here. So it's only the first 5 that are missed. The first payment is made 6 months after, so first payment is made at T6. So in total, it will be 240 minus 6 plus 1 because we are including the T6. Are you following that? So it will be 2, so it's going to be 235. Right? This is all over 0.098 over 12. Right? Remember to get X to be this amount, 0.41505.75 times the interest, 0.98 over 12, We divide everything by what's inside the bracket, square bracket, so that will be 1 plus 0.098 over 4 raised to the power of 235. So what will be the monthly payment? Can you do that calculation? 9,981. How many cents? So the person will pay 9,981 and 70 cents.